Welcome back, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay O Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, and today is Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. All right, just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit because I'll explain here in a second. But before I do that, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Leave comments. Okay, share the content. All right, and also find me on X, formerly Twitter. The address is at Biggie Rothstein, BiggieRothstein. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you too long. Because we didn't really do much last week with anything sports investing or nor entertainment, wise because or takes or anything because Cat Williams shut down the internet. I mean that interview he did with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, Shannon's podcast. It was like at 20 some odd million in 2 days. I knew it was like, it's a 3 hour interview. After you've watched 3 hours of, YouTube, most people aren't gonna be sitting there, watching YouTube again like that. They got other stuff they got to do. So I just didn't put anything out. But what I want to know is, there's a lot of beef in the black community right now, and I don't know why. The Great Black Divide, as this guy I know, he calls it. He's more talking about politically between the the black Democrats and whatnot. But that's basically what it comes down to. Just the black life. I mean, damn. Well, first of all, you got Steven Jackson in Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe. Steven Jackson does a podcast, Up in Smoke, or what is it? All the Smoke with Matt Barnes, two former basketball players. And they have celebrities on there, and so Steven Jackson was up there saying like, the Shannon Sharpe Cat Williams interview. It was like I would have never did that. Let people come in and shit. You're not a real interview. You should have, pulled back a little bit on some of that. And he's partially right. I'll give him that. He was kind of right with some of that. Like, yeah, Shannon could have pulled back. Like, hold on, man. Not because he has a guest or a relationship with the guests or anything. Because with Cat Williams was talking about people like Cedric and Steve Harvey. Cedric the Entertainer. Ricky Smiley. He was talking about people like that. Shannon could have cut him off. Like, hold on, bro. Like, you ain't got to do that. Or at least gave him a little bit of pushback. And that's the one thing that these podcast, these rappers and former jocks that don't have real journalism chops, they never give any pushback. Very little. And that's probably one thing Shannon could have done, even though he had been in CBS before, but it could have been a little bit of pushback. Like, hold on, how can you say that about this guy and that guy, and this person and that person, But again, like everyone says, none of those people came out and said Cat was lying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got them guys beefing. Have some people. There's a pretty vocal minority of people that were like, yeah, Shannon ain't had to do all that. Like I said, it wasn't. It was intriguing, entertaining, and interesting. The whole the whole interview with Cat. It was entertaining. It had its funny moments and everything. Riveting 3 hours of television, 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So it was very riveting 3 hours. Then you've got this one's percolating right now as we spot out. Let's talk about this one first. You've got Tariq Nasheed versus Dr. Umar. You know, the conscious community. You know, I like both of them. Love them both. You know, I really wish I could pull them together because they are the leaders of that genre, the black conscious community. Umar, you know, with the schools, like I said, when he's doing schools, there's nobody more scholarly when he's talking about school stuff and how you know how the schools are treating kids and whatnot. There's nobody more scholarly. You know, Tariq, you know, he's scholarly on other things, but he's you know, or at least solid. You know, but you know, but when he starts snapping on you, roasting you, you know, with them cartoons, he's unstoppable. Like you know, the cartoon he's got out now. You know, there's certain names on it. You know who everybody knows who he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? He's never said it, but he asked me it's rather clear who he's talking to on some of this stuff. And one of them more likely is Dr. Umar Johnson. And it's like, wow, you know, we don't want to see these two beefing. You know, watching them two beef is like when I was in high school watching, or after high school, you know, a young adult watching Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson have beef. It's like, this hurts. I don't want to watch these two. You know what I'm saying? And in that same vein, it's another one that's kind of been simmering, percolating, was kind of out there. You know, just one of them finally responded. That's Jason Whitlock, Stephen A. Smith. We've talked about both of them on this show. You know, Jason Whitlock, I get him. Don't like some of the stuff he says, but I get him. He's from across the street, Indianapolis, hour and a half away. That's across the street from Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah, it's 90 minutes away. Obviously, it's not literally across the street, but you get what I'm saying on a scale. All right. So yeah, I get your boy Whitlock. You know, Stephen A. You know what I think of him. Let me tell you something right now. If you have a sports-based podcast, especially if you're a black person, if you have a sports-based podcast, you owe Stephen A. Smith a debt of gratitude. And I've always said that. That ain't nothing I'm just saying now. And I've always said that on this show. You know what I'm saying? You know, Stephen A. You know made the shit talking game. You know, into an art form, a very 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 profitable venture for networks and everybody else. You know, that shit talk. You know, it went from co-sale. You know, the shit talking. Chris Berman with the entertainment. You know, with those nicknames. You know, that he used to give people. You know, I'm trying to think. Chuck New Kids on Now Block. Burt B. Home Blight Levin. Andre Bad Moon Rising. You know, those nicknames he used to give people. It went from shit talking to the entertainment. Then there was a lull in there, just a bunch of blowhards just talking, greasy. Now it's back to the shit talking. Not just talking greasy, but just like how Steven does. Just shit talking, like, you know, he's threatening people on the air. Or giving veiled threats on the air to certain athletes. And, you know, seeing him and Whitlock beefing, you know, it's kind of like Tariq and what's his name? Dr. Umar, them two beefing. You know, kind of hurts my heart to see these two guys who I admire and respect beefing. And it's like, you know, we got to find a way to, you know, to come to a happy medium for everybody. You know, Stephen A. Smith just put on YouTube or on X, formerly Twitter, that he was about to respond, called him a fat bastard. You know, Whitlock's been calling him out. You know, with all these beefs, is there a hint of jealousy from one to the other? I don't know that to be a fact, you know, because I don't know any of these guys, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, because once you start talking about followers and likes and subscribers and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You start flexing like that, okay. I know some people that talk shit about me personally. they don't have the followers I have. I don't even have a lot, and they've got even less. And there's three. All I need is one mic. There's three people on their podcast. All I need is one mic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really wish it would stop. You know, um, and these people come to come to their senses and come together. I'd like to broker any of the three. I'd like to broker it. Be the Minister Farrakhan. One of y'all be Common, the other one be Cool Ice Cube, and I'll be Minister Farrakhan. If you know about those three names. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Just wanted to holler at you because we hadn't hollered in a while. I'll be back Saturday for the NFL playoffs. All right, be back Saturday for the NFL playoffs. All right, but until then, make sure you drop a comment. Let me know how what you think, and I'll holler at you soon. Until then, everybody be well. Peace.